Hi Aries, this is Griselle with your January 2021 reading. I know I'm late for the party, but I brought party favors nonetheless. We're doing this, and what are we celebrating? Getting rid of all the old, welcoming in all the new. I'm excited to find out what is in store for Aries for January 2021. We're going to keep it on the positive and look at the realistic stuff. And we're just going to take a minute to celebrate you for being awesome, for having made it through, for having the inner fortitude, a new wisdom perhaps, a lot of strength, I'm sure. We're going to look at a couple of different things: general energies, your prosperity and abundance, and of course love, whether you are partnered or single. Good timing. Okay. So let's go, Aries. Show me what I need to see here for Aries for January 2021. Anything for my Aries friends that they need to know. General energies that they need to welcome into their lives for the better of themselves, for prosperity and abundance, for love and for wisdom. Anything general that they should know, please. Okay, I have the King of Cups. This is someone who has mastered their emotions, being able to keep things not like stuffed within yourself, but having an ability to really know when it is to share your emotional well-being or instability, whatever case you may deem it. But this is someone that emotions run deep, okay? I look at this little guy right here, the little beaver, and he's a hard worker, and he puts up the dam, and he knows how to like function the dam and all of that wonderfulness. So if this isn't you, this is someone around you. We're going to find out how this fits into your story in just a second. Now, Ace of Pentacles, this could be somebody that you are investing in or investing in you. Now, this is a cup, but I feel like you're going to proceed very slowly with this person, or if it's a job offer, dear Aries, I definitely see that it's going to be prosperous. It's going to be lush and vibrant for you, but it might be slow going initially, okay? Don't let that put you off or fool you. Six of Pentacles, you may be in a position where you're kind of divvying up your assets, like a little bit here, a little bit there to make ends meet, trying to pull things together, okay? Hopefully this is not somebody breadcrumbing you, okay? I'm not trying to do the relationship part of it yet. If it does pertain to a relationship, then that's why you're going to proceed slowly. If it is about a work situationship, then this is just meaning that they're going to be pretty fair, but giving a little bit to everybody, okay? I have the King of Swords joining us right here, and that is all about cutting through all the BS, getting clarity, getting that wisdom. You know, I feel like this person can be perceived as a little bit harsh when they speak. They say what they mean and mean what they say. Especially when paired up with like a King of Cups. So perhaps somebody in the work front or home, or however this is relevant for you, these energies, somebody's going to be really astute and able to cut through things. Their communication style might be a little bit abrupt. They might be able to be like one-liner people that they just say, well, yeah, that's good, or that's not going to work. Something to that effect. So try not to take it too personal. This person's been through a lot. They could be also someone who's been like divorced already and had to struggle a lot through life, but they've learned how to really master their intellect, and they lead with that intellectual foot. This other person, I suspect, is you, Aries. On the other hand, they lead a little bit more in the emotional base. Even if this is kind of flipped in your typical scenario, I think that in January you're going to see, and already see, because we're already into January, that maybe you're feeling a little bit more emotional based. We're different kings and queens of the suit according to what life brings to us and how we learn our lessons, okay? And again, pardon my speech impediment. Obviously, I've got braces and I don't know how to talk very well. So I hope that you can forgive. But with the King of Swords, I want to say that this person's been on ice a lot. So they could also have an environment that's not really prosperous to them, or that isn't emotionally giving. And if you are trying to form a team or partnership, that could be what's behind their kind of curt communication. So try not to take it personally, okay? I have the Page of Pentacles here. This is another beginning, okay? Where did we have that other? We had the Ace of Pentacles. Now we have the Page. Another new beginning. So a lot of starting, okay, in January, which is all about starts. And I'm going to say that this llama, so the story goes in the book. It talks about the, is it a llama? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alpaca is what it really is. I don't know my animals very well. But the alpaca talks about how the alpaca is not very much, I don't want to say super important when it's a baby, but how it's very much desired when it gets older in life. And so when it matures, when it's had that time to develop and grow. So please allow your current events to unfold and grow and manifest, but they will. It feels very solid to me. So I really like that, okay? Get out of here. I was going to end it there, but look, 10 of Pentacles. I have to share that with you. 10 of Pentacles, you guys know, is all about money, your prosperity, your security, your environment. Feeling good about where you're at as far as you're not worried about things, okay? But it also has a lot to do with loyalty, with family, with getting things on a level where you just feel comfortable. Once again, maybe you're getting settled in after all the hell of last year. I don't know. I feel like your abundance is going to come like bunnies. I'm not going to say the term that's affiliated with that, dear Aries, but you guys know. So your abundance is going to be very plentiful. It's going to multiply, okay? We're just going to leave it at that. But think bunnies and how they multiply. I feel like your money is about to multiply, and that's really good. I was saving that for prosperity, but I don't know. It just came in. I can't control what comes out. You guys see this, okay? The next, dear Aries, is your prosperity, money, abundance. That's what I'm intending. So let's see what happens here. Messages for dear Aries for January 2021. Already discombobulated here. Yes. Temperance. So be sure that you are allowing for the old and the new to kind of intermingle. There's going to be a lot of stuff that you left behind, just like a lot of other people, dear Aries. I'm not trying to minimize your plight, your situation. But a lot of stuff is going to be transmuted, left behind, and or it's going to evolve and change into something totally different. That's why you have the angel here. And also, yes, this could refer to an actual guardian, your spiritual guardian, okay? So just know that the old and the new is clashing, combusting, which is really what we see in the world right now, in order to bring about a third element, okay? You're probably tired of hearing about this already. I just want to say that there is deeper forces than we're aware of at work in your life. Try to keep your balance. Try to keep one foot on the ground, one foot in the water, like this angel. There is a promise right behind you. You're going to see the rainbow, the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like your crown chakra is going to be popping as well, meaning you're going to start getting more messages of your prosperity, of your stability, of your abundance, of how to make that happen, how to change and tweak and rearrange things so that it really works for you. It works for you now, as well as this day and age. If you've done things habitually for a long time a certain way, I don't think that's going to work really for many of us now. But I do think that you are going to make it evolve, and that's what this is about, okay? Next card I have is the Alchemist, okay? I love this card. It is a magician. You have all the tools at your disposal. But I see you really studying hard. I think that you're going to be studying either the economy or your own money or your own skill set. You know what? Let me put money on this. You're actually taking stock and inventory of what's going on in your life right now, what assets you have, what deficits you have. You're trying to make them together and trying to find out how you can actually multiply the assets versus deficits, okay? So I hope that makes sense. I also want to point out down here, if you can see, there is a skeleton kind of like at the bottom of the table. And so there's some things that we're going to have to put to bed to kind of bury and end in a lot of ways, okay? And I feel like there are some endings, but you have like a vibrant new life coming up and evolving currently. Be an active participant. Please don't check out emotionally like some people do, right? It's easy to kind of emotionally check out and just kind of run through the mechanisms and not really live from a heart center. So that's kind of what I see right here is get involved And also the wand is really prominent. I feel like it has to do with like you being really excited about something, passionate about something, and no holds barred. So whatever that is that you can integrate into the now, please do so. It's going to be very, very profitable and good for you. Get out of here. Look, I have the Six of Wands, and this is one of my all-time favorites. I feel like you are on the spotlight right now. I think that you are going to be somebody who is going to be someone to contend with, okay? Somebody that is going to be a good adversary, a good rival. I'm not saying that you're going to be fighting or anything. I'm just saying that you're going to be up there. And as far as demand goes, okay, you're going to be in demand. People look up to you. People are going to looking towards you very favorably as well, cheering you on. That's how I'm feeling. This is also the card of victory. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find exactly where to look because the setup is so different for me, but hopefully eventually I'll get it right. So a lot of like Six of Wands right here. This is about people cheering you on, celebrating. Maybe you have your own personal cheer system. I love that for you. If not, people even far and near and far, both are going to be cheering your cause. So please take a moment to kind of look around and look at who your cheerleaders are and allow those people closer into your inner circle. Maybe it's a time to start evolving and removing people that don't really uplift you and start bringing in people that really cheer you on. It's okay to do that, okay? So you don't need my permission, but I hope that you see the wisdom of that, bringing people, you know, everything goes in cycles, and sometimes a person is not good for you at the moment. They might be in a toxic cycle themselves. And so for whatever reason, if that person is not your cheerleader, back burner or get rid of them altogether, whatever it takes, okay? The next thing I want to look at, that looks really good for you. Next thing I want to look at is love, okay? And right now I'm going to be using the Before Tarot. I should have left the box out to tell you what this is. But anyways, here we go. So this is a slightly different version of the Tarot. This is the action that happens right before the cards that we all know and love. Thank you. So, let's see what this is about. For many of you, you're having or going to have a hangman situation. Okay? I see two crows right here. You might be in a stalemate. You might be like, you know what, I'm going to put a pause in this relationship because we're doing love right now. Even if you're married or not married, it could be that you are pausing things. You want to get a deeper understanding. You want to see where this is going. You're even willing to hang upside down and take a look from a higher perspective, a different perspective. It could be you're looking at the same data, I can never say that word, but you're really using your brain. And look at that illumination. It's kind of reminiscent of the Temperance card right here. If you look closely, I hope you can see this. That should be radiating, and the crown chakra is popping here as well. So with that being said, I think that you're going to be taking stock and looking at things completely different, revamping that as well. And how I know this is there is a judgment that needs to be happening, or that is currently in the stages of happening, okay? A lot of things might be coming out of old. You might be resurrecting a lot of old stuff. You might be thinking, you know, is this good for me in this relationship? Maybe you've been married for a long time or in a partnership for a long time, and you're like, you know what? I know it's always been this way, but I'm no longer satisfied. Something needs to change, and you're going to start raising old issues, dead issues, things that maybe are long gone, and you're going to start examining, is this really like a good thing for me? Let me just double check, and revamping that, and you're going to make a decision, a judgment, or someone is in the process of making that with you. I feel like you might be a little bit... you might be having some, what is that called? Brain fog. Yeah, brain fog. I would know. So a little bit of brain fog surrounding the situation. Take your time to make the assessment. It could be anywhere from like 7 to 12 months, I'm feeling. So whatever that is to you. And also I feel like you could have like, you want to come to peace. Like have a peace about things, regardless of how things go, okay? And I think that that is good. What is this? And why is this in this reading? I'm taking it because I see it. So I have the Ten of Swords right here. I feel like somebody's in the process of like making an assessment and maybe feeling betrayed, feeling like what else can happen, feeling like a victim, like every time you turn around something is happening with your partner, with your love life. It could also be a repetition of things that we attract, okay? Keep in mind that we can only attract the same vibration that we live in. So if we are vibrating at such a point that, you know, we keep rehashing these relationships that they're cheaters, or they never stay, or they don't want a commitment, or these people that want to have multiple people, whatever the case may be for you, I think that you're going to be looking at that and making that reassessment, and that's why you're going to be thinking things through. You know, it's like, do I want to continue this? Do I want to continue supporting my spouse? I'm the breadwinner. Do I need to be always doing that? And do I need to allow that in my life simply because that's baby daddy or mama, whatever? This is not even like gender specific, okay? So I think that you're going to be looking at what's going to grow in your life, and you're going to take all of that in stock, take the weeds, and just get rid of a bunch of crap that doesn't belong to you anymore. And I think that that's really good. It can be very painful, but cutting out the crap that you know doesn't serve you anymore, I feel like you're going to be taking a break, okay? Taking another break. And I see 2 pauses. So a pause to get like really spiritual minded and see what you want with your high vibration. And also maybe even a separation, a temporary separation, a break from your loved one. And, you know, I know that a lot of people in quarantine or isolation, I don't know your deal. And I'm not going to really address it too much, but I'm just going to say that you might just be in a period of, I need like a mini vacation, a staycation, where I stay in my house and I evaluate and I sit by the pool if you have one. I do not. But whatever it is that you view is like a separation. It could be literally like, you know what, you need to move out for a while, or it could be simply, I need a time out from this and we will figure it out. You can sleep in the office and I'm going to sleep here and go from there, okay? It could also be, I don't think that there's a lot of, I don't feel like there's a lot of talk, but there's going to be a lot of action, let me tell you that. You're not in a position right now, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to be able to really have conversations with your partner. If you're a partner, whether you're in a partner right now or not, I'm going to leave it at that. So we need some time. We need some time to contemplate. So a couple of messages for you, for those that are partnered. Let's see what's going on here, please. And these are new cards as well. It says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And what are we just talking about? If you need a break, you need a break. If you need to reassess, you need to reassess. Respect yourself, please. That is the biggest message. And I'm moving on to singles, okay? Singles, Aries. What do they need to know, please? My single friends. My singles that are ready to mingle, my singles that are not so ready to mingle, whatever the deal is, please. What's going on with Aries singles? Look, High Priestess, I almost said touch your intuition. That's going to sound really weird. Trust your intuition. You have messages coming, and I feel like the more that you open yourself up to those messages, the more that they're going to come. To you. You have all the keys that you could possibly want. They're in your lap. Like, this is a moment before you get centered and you're like, you know what, I really know this, or I own it. This information, balancing positive and negative polarities. Nobody is perfectly good. Nobody's perfectly bad. We all have a mixture of both. It's a percentage of what you want, right? I'm going to say that you have a great mystery that's on your mind right now, because this bird is holding almost like the moon by itself, standing on our hat. I'm not sure if there's like technical terms for that, but obviously I don't know them, but don't worry about it. Another thing that I want to tell you is that it's going to have a lot to do with how you vocalize, okay? What you're going to vocalize to potential partners is going to have an effect on how things proceed and move along. But you know in your gut, please trust your gut. Don't ignore your gut, okay? It's there for a reason. Now, once you start owning a little bit more your personal power and saying, you know, this is a feeling I get with that person, you're going to verbally express it more, and you're going to become more centered with yourself. Yes, it might cause some fighting, or there might be fighting and deceit involved around you. And I feel like you know that. I also feel like people are going to be running from the situation, kind of like, oh, it wasn't me, and then they did, whatever the case may be. You have some active opponents, like people that are going to want to fight your intuition. Okay, listen up, please, Aries. I don't like really, this is a spirit check for me. Okay, please be sure you're listening to your intuition, because these mother lovers are going to want to contest everything that you say, that you think when you voice your opinion. I don't think we're compatible. I don't think we're seeking for the same thing. You say you're doing one thing, but my gut, something doesn't feel right. And they're going to try to gaslight you. They're going to try to fight you on it. They're going to try to take you to task. I mean, is that really what you want? No. So listen to your gut first and foremost. Yeah. So I have here the Eight of Swords. This is about being all up in your head, all up in your mind. This person is in the process of tying you up with your own ideas, okay? And it's because we don't trust ourselves. Let that go. This is a new year, literally. It is a year to trust yourself. If there's any time to do it, it is now, okay? So those are just ideas and notions that you are kind of stuck in your head about things. Yes. Look, you have also the Six of Wands here. And these are, again, for singles, Aries. And so it's going to be really important that you realize that people are looking for you to give you what you want, whether if you want somebody for the Mr. Now, or Mr. Right, or Mr. Right Now, or Mrs. Right Now, or Mrs. Now. You get the vibe. Anyways, if that's what you want, you can have exactly what you want. You have plenty of people that are attentive, willing to give you what you want. And you also have even closer people attentive to give you what you do not want. Who do you want to let in? Okay. I obviously recommend these people right here. This is more peace. This is more loving. And this is just straight war. It's going to cause you to have war within yourself. One more message for my Aries friends, please. One more love message. These cards are so cool. Ooh, okay. It's a sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. Now I'm going to say take it as you heard it. I'll read it one more time. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you'll find true bliss. I'm not saying go out and sleep with nobody. That is totally your call. But singles, I wasn't going to impose my personal feelings on things, but you know what? When you sleep with somebody, you share part of your soul with them. Take it or leave it. It doesn't have to be your message. It's just a message, okay? But I'm going to say, do we want to share our souls with every scallywag that's out there? Probably not. So with that, Aries, I'm going to leave you. Thank you for being patient. You probably didn't even notice I didn't put anything out today or this month yet. But with that, much love to you, and we will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.